my 2 cents on the situation. So basically, breaking news by the title, you see that the Ravens have officially backed out of the trade of trading Max Crosby. Now, the deal didn't go through yet. Deal didn't go through. The new leap year for the new season officially starts tomorrow, which is Wednesday, right? That's officially the new season, going into the new season. Now, I already knew, everybody knew Max Crosby was injured, right? He was already injured. That's why he did the whole debacle of sitting out and okay, don't play the last 2 games or whatever, right? He left the facility. Everybody already knows what happened. You know what I'm talking about. So my thing is this. What does that really mean? Hold on a second. Watching the video. What does that really mean for the trade and all of that, as far as like the deal and all of that? Because here's the thing. The Raiders have already, with the Ravens backing out of the trade, it kind of put the Raiders in a bad situation. Really, Baltimore too, because number one, we've already spent some of that money for free agents. So with us spending some of that money for free agents and the deal not really being finalized until tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow is Wednesday. That's when the new season starts, right? So I guess Max Crosby did a physical. They did a physical for Max Crosby, right? And I guess it came back that he's still injured, basically. He didn't clear his physical. He didn't pass the physical. So it put a red flag out for Baltimore. But the damage is already done, though, because they already traded 2 first-round picks back to the Raiders. You understand what I'm saying? Already. They already did this yesterday. Now, my thing is, why did they wait to do the physical today? Like, I'm thinking, like, it's weird. Like, usually this is something that you get handled right away, right? Usually when you bring the player on, right? But with it being the off season, you got to get physical. You got to make sure the player is medically cleared and all of this. But this is why Max Crosby had that debacle of sitting out and didn't want to play. Right now, here we go again. Now Baltimore's backing out the trade. Dallas is kind of pissed because they were trying to get Max Crosby first. I already knew that's the team that I thought Max Crosby was going to was Dallas, because Dallas, they had everything it was Dallas, Philadelphia, and I think one other team that was in the bid to get Max Crosby. But Dallas really wanted Max Crosby badly, wanted him, right? But the Raiders, excuse me, they feel like Dallas, they didn't ask for data. They wasn't asking enough to get rid of Max, because they was only trying to get rid of, excuse me, they was only trying to get 1 first-round pick out of Crosby and maybe like a second, third rounder. Raiders said, no, we're not doing that. You're gonna have to sweeten the pot. So they turned down, they cut the phone off on Dallas. No, it hung up on them, right? Who was next on the list? The Eagles. They had enough. The Raiders said no. Eagles wasn't trying to give up enough, and we were trying to get a player. That Philly didn't want to do that. The only team that was willing to do it, and Baltimore kind of came last second. Nobody really expected Baltimore, because they already in a championship position. You would think they would trade to make a player on offense and not defense, right? You would think that, but it ended up being Baltimore, and everybody knows by now what the deal was for Crosby and all of that. Now, Baltimore had no problem doing this trade, right? They had no problem. What's up? What up, everybody? Baltimore had no problem doing this trade at first, but now I'm scratching my head. I'm thinking, like, why now? Like, why are they backing out now? And it's funny because the calendar for the new season starts tomorrow, right? So it's kind of funny, ironic that they're backing out of the trade now. But I'm saying, what's really gonna happen though? Like, what happens next now? Because this don't really happen really for real like this. Usually, when a player gets traded, he goes to another team. Even if he is injured, usually they just take it with the management and shit like that, and let the medical staff care, or But it's like Crosby must be really hurt then, for real. Because if they want to back out the trade now, then Crosby must really be hurt for real. Like, he must be hurt to the point to where, like, the injury must be more severe than what a lot of people think it is, for real. Because if he's not playing, right? If Crosby, he must not be able to play for real if they're trying to back out of this trade. Because there's a lot of players that, get traded and they're still injured type shit, but they still go to the team. But I'm thinking, I don't think Baltimore did all their homework on Crosby. I don't think they did because for you to get this man in physical now, you already knew he was injured. I don't know if it's his test didn't come back or something's going on. I'm just like, this shit shocked me. I had to make a video about this shit. This shit just popped up. I was doing something else. And then ESPN, because I'm thinking it was more, the Raiders, we've been, the trending topic for this free agency since yesterday. So I was, my ESPN ticker going up. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, Raiders got another player. No, they talking about Max Crosby. Breaking news, Ravens backed out the deal for Max Crosby. They said it right there. I'm like, what backed out the deal? Like, hold on. Like, what you mean they backed out the deal? And they're saying in the report that we don't know what's going to happen. The Raiders they got to basically have a meeting tonight to try to go over and try to resolve this situation. Now, I don't know if Max Crosby's going back to the Raiders and they get their picks back. I don't know. I don't know what's going on because here's the thing, everything is under contract. Once it goes into litigation and it's an agreement, but like I said, this is the National Football League we're talking about. Contracts get voided all the damn time. And now we in a situation where a lot of these teams are invested in players that be injured and they end up losing out money. So I don't know if it's Baltimore's thinking to themselves like, is it really worth it? But my thing is, Baltimore already did the trade. Like, what else is you gonna really do? You can't really do nothing about it. What you gonna say? Oh, well, never mind. We don't want Max Crosby. We knew he was injured, but we don't want Max Crosby now. You guys take it back. I don't know how this shit gonna work. Like, I'm trying to figure out. Like, it's gonna be really interesting to see what's going to happen in these next couple of days with this Max Crosby situation. Now, a lot of these other teams, they probably like, you know what, we thought the bullet with Max Crosby, he's an injured rule because I told y'all the Cowboys are trying to get Max badly. The Bears too. The Bears is in the mix to get him too. But like I said, there was a lot of teams that was lobbying to get Crosby, but now with this coming out with him being injured and all this, it changes things now. It really does. It changes things for the Raiders and it changes things for the Ravens because now they done lost 2 draft picks, right? The Raiders lost their best defensive player, right? We already making moves to replace him, and now Baltimore talking about they don't want him. So it's like it's bogus in a way. It's like y'all decided to do this now, and it's funny that y'all doing it now. Consider the timing, and we're late in the afternoon, on the East Coast. It's damn near like 8 o'clock almost, right? I'm on the West Coast, but I'm saying on the East Coast, you know, they're ahead. So it's like, what's gonna happen now? It's like, man, this shit is crazy. It's like, cause it's man, we finally got something good, a good situation going, and then this happens. It's like, man, it's boy, it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen, man. For real. But yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated if I hear anything. I just wanted to jump on because this is shocking to me. Like it really is. I don't really know what to really say about it. It's like, man, it's like this shit's really happening. It's like, man, it's like as soon as the Raiders start doing good, this shit happens. It's like, man, typical shit, right? That's what I'm saying. But I'm taking deep breaths, homie. Don't get it twisted. Just because I'm talking fast, I ain't talking. I'm calm. I'm just talking. I got a deep voice. I can't help it. You understand me? If you don't like it, hey, just cut me off. But look, that's all I really got to say about it, man. But this shit shocked me, bro. I did not expect this. Really did not expect it at all. Like, cause I was under the impression once you make a trade with teams, that's on the other team what they gonna do. But they talking about they want to back out the trade, and you know how it is. Trades don't go in right away. Just look at Atlanta with Tua. They technically Atlanta basically can't even sign Tua until like tomorrow when his contract is, like I said, once his contract's null and void, because they have to wait to all these teams, whoever's in these trades, they have to wait until tomorrow when the new calendar year starts. Because technically we still in last season, technically. So now with tomorrow, Wednesday, it'll be technically the new season. So everything be fair game. But until that happens, it's like, man, shit is crazy, man. Like for real. Like something must really be wrong with Max Crosby because it's like I said, it's his second knee injury. Because I was happy. I wasn't when the whole Max Crosby shit happened, dog. I was kind of happy about it because I'm like, okay, well at least we're getting. When I found out what the terms was with Crosby, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm happy with it because this is gonna make the team better because you have to have multiple picks. That's the only way you turn it around. Yeah, you could get so many good free agency, but you still have to go through the draft. And I was thinking to myself, okay, well, we got a first and a 14th in the first round. That's pretty good. But now I don't know what's gonna happen now, man. Shit. It's crazy, man. Mm. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in with me. I just want to jump on right quick. I ain't gonna be on here long. I got shit to do. When I hear more, I'll get back on and let y'all know what's going on. Cause this shit, man, this is a big deal, man, with this whole contract situation now. It really is. It changes a lot of things now. So whole man, because we know we may could hear some shit that didn't come out. Because they're saying that Max Crosby didn't pass his physical, but it may could be more to the story than that they not saying because they was really brief on the whole thing. They didn't really talk about everything that happened. They're just saying that the Baltimore's backing out the trade. So something happened. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen, bro. I know, man. It's been this because this free agency's already kicked off hot already. Got a lot of players going to new teams. It's just the start, man. But let me know what y'all think about it, man. Man, look like the Raiders ain't got bamboozled again, didn't it? Crazy work, man.